Yankees and Dellin Betances blow game that was in the bag. There are losses. Then there are bad losses. Then there is what happened to the Yankees on Tuesday night at Camden Yards. 1 out away from beating the Orioles, Dellin Betances gave up a game-winning 2-run homer to Manny Machado in the bottom of the ninth that carried the Orioles past the Yankees 7-6 in front of a meager gathering of 14,377. Betances entered the game to start the ninth with a 1-run lead after exceptional relief work by Tommy Kahnle, David Robertson and Aroldis Chapman. Betances retired Welington Castillo and pinch hitter Pedro Alvarez for the first 2 outs before walking Tim Beckham to bring up Machado. 2 pitches later, Jacoby, Ellsbury and Gardner watched the ball vanish over the left center field fence for a gut-wrenching defeat that was delayed at the start for 2 hours and 14 minutes by rain. The loss stopped a 3-game winning streak and dropped the Yankees 3-1 game behind the Red Sox, who outlasted the Blue Jays 3-2 in 19 innings. The Yankees played a second straight game without suspended catcher Gary Sanchez, whose sentence has 1 game remaining. CC Sabathia lasted 5 superscript-1 innings in which he gave up 5 runs and 8 hits. 3 of the hits were homers, and the last one, a 2-run blast by Mark Trumbo, cut the Yankees' lead to 6-5 in the 6th inning. Kahnle took over for Sabathia, who watched a 12th win disappear on Machado's homer. The 3 homers were a season high for Sabathia, who also gave up 1 to Machado in the 3rd and Jonathan Schoop in the 5th. Didi Gregorius and Jacoby Ellsbury each drove in 2 runs for the Yankees. Orioles center fielder Adam Jones made a costly error on Greg Bird's routine fly ball in the 3rd inning that led to 3 of the Yankees' 6 runs being unearned. Robertson took over for Kahnle to start the 7th and struck out Machado, retired Schoop on a fly to left center, and ended it by feeding Jones a first pitch grounder to third baseman Todd Frazier. Chapman matched Robertson with a perfect 8th in front of Betances' nightmarish 9th. None of Sabathia's first 5 innings were clean, and when AL MVP candidate Schoop homered with 2 outs and the bases empty in the 5th, the Orioles cut the Yankees' lead to 6-3. It was Schoop's 31st homer and 102nd RBI. Orioles starter Jeremy Hellickson lasted 2 superscript-1 innings in which he gave up 5 runs, 3 earned, 2 hits, walked 4 and hit a batter. It was the veteran right-hander shortest outing of the season. Trey Mancini's 2-out infield single to short delivered the game's initial run in the home first. By the time the O's scored again on Machado's leadoff homer in the 3rd, the Yankees had touched home plate 6 times in the top of that inning. Jones' inability to make a routine catch on Greg Bird's 1-out fly ball with the bases loaded helped the Yankees' cause. Austin Romine opened the big inning with a single, and with 1 out Aaron Judge walked and Hellickson hit Starlin Castro to load the bases for Gregorius. His single to right scored 2 runs and Matt Holliday walked to load the bases for Bird. His fly ball was deep enough to score Castro on a sacrifice fly, but when the ball spilled out of Jones' glove, the Yankees took advantage of the error to score 1 run on Frazier's ground out to short and Ellsbury's 2-run single. Ellsbury's renaissance continued, and he has hit in 12 of the last 13 games he has started. Ellsbury, who went 2-for-3, entered the game hitting .370, 17 for 46 in the 13 games.